The regime is down. It's over. There is no way we could negotiate. The regime was not, from the day one, was not illegitimate, was not elected for the past 42 years. And people now on the street, they lost their loved one, their children's, like the sister said, you know, women were raped. It's enough. There is no point of return. Ali Zaidan, get quiet. So there is no point of return, you know. It's only one way. We have to move forward, you know, with a democracy, free election. We want to choose our presidents. We need to choose our official. Mohammed Rahmoun, get quiet too. So we want to go in a serious business. We want a democracy. We want a future for our children. We want to all of us to contribute to our country, our loved country. So please, you know, on the 23rd, try to come, you know. Don't say, you know, I have an excuse. There is no excuse for you. I understand today we are a small number because of 4th of July weekend, you know. But let me tell you, our brother and sister and family back home in Syria, you know, they were on the street. They did not say that there is a holiday or, you know what, let's take a break. For us, we've been taking a break, you know, all week long, you know. But for them, you know, Friday they go on the street, and Saturday, Sunday, Monday until the following Friday, they will be arrested. They will be searched, you know, one by one, you know, in every home, you know. And the tank, you know, all of us, you know, it's on the street. And I'm going to tell you also a few information, you know, I found out about the 16 businessmen went to Syria and what they heard from Bashar Al Assad. The security in Syria, it's completely in a disaster. There is no control of the army. So this is a big sign, you know, of the collapse of the dictatorship. You know, the president, he called himself, you know, which we don't call him, he's a president. He has no control of anyone. Anyone, even, you know, let's say, you know, anyone on the regime, you know, there is no control under anyone under their control. So everyone on the individual towns, you know, whoever in charge, you know, with his armies, they're doing their own business. So there is no security now. There is no control. So this is the end. The economic situation, it's also disaster. You know, the exchange of the dollar to the Syrian money, you can't believe it how bad. You know, the economy, it's completely, you know, it's a collapse. You know, what happened with the small companies, you know, like Shirkat Hafiz, you know, the one they make a refrigerator and TVs and small appliance, you know, where a lot of people work there. You know, the one who's unmarried, you know, they let them go. They let them go, you know, so there is no job. The one who are married, you know, they work every other week and they cut their salary in half. I think this is a big sign, and I don't think need to have any explanation, you know, what that's mean. And don't forget about, you know, the tourism, you know. These months, you know, the 3 months, you know, June, July, August, you know, those are very important for Syria, because Syria, you know, they count on us, you know, and everyone, you know, from, you know, the Persian Gulf, you know, I would say the Arabic Gulf, you know, because this is what we voted on the Google. So they're not coming to Syria, they're going somewhere else. Even the Lebanese, you know, tourism, it's also affected. So what that means is not only the regime is affected, our brother and sister and family. And let me tell you, we don't want to have like a charity, you know, company, you know, or organization, you know, to help us. You know what? Let's do it, you know, the way how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did it. The way how Jesus, you know, peace upon him, and Moses did. They did, you know, everybody has to do his own job, you know. Send to your family. This is the best way, you know. You know, they're talking about, you know, after, you know, the collapse of the dictatorship, we're going to have a problem, a civil war. No, we're not going to have a civil war. You know, I was born in Syria, you know, and I was raised there until I was 17 years old. And I visited Syria, you know, every summer, you know. I don't, in Damascus, you know, half of the Syrian population live in Damascus, you know.
الشعب السوري واحد. الشعب السوري واحد.
So we all united, you know. I don't think we're going to have a civil war, you know. This is a baloney, you know. I don't believe it. And you know what? Even the one who is saying it, you know, they know that is not true. It's not going to happen. So every one of us, you know, please, you know, every one of us, you know, we don't want to tell you, you know anybody, you know, so I could give you the money. No, don't do that. You know, send to your friend, your family, anyone who you, don't say I trust or I don't trust. We have to trust each other. You know, we don't want to go the way how they taught us for the past 42 years. I don't trust my brother. I don't trust my cousin. I don't trust that person. Well, give them an excuse. Even, you know, we have some people who